moment of the season to all our esteemed viewers, particularly to tax-paying public in Ondo State. For several positive reasons, the Ondo State Internal Revenue Service, ODIRS, has been described as a branded place for excellent services. Some of such reasons include the fact that ODIRS is a place where goals are set and goals are met through hard work. ODIRS is a place where all hands are on the ploy to meet monthly, quarterly, and yearly targets. ODIRS is a revenue hub where achievements are surpassed every year. Welcome to Pay Your Tax. My name is TOLU Adegbiie. On this edition, we will attempt to dig into the magic wands of ODIRS as we showcase the activities of the Executive Chairman, Mr. TOLU Adegbiie, on a typical day. You will enjoy this edition. Please stay with us.
Hooray! Payment of taxes and rates is now made easier and simpler in Ondo State through the Ondo State Internal Revenue Service. One-stop shop model tax stations in 2 different locations in Akure State Capital. Visit Oyemekun Tax Station within the premises of Wema Bank PLC on Oyemekun Road, Akure, or visit Alagbaka Tax Station within the premises of UBA PLC, Alagbaka, Akure, to pay your taxes and rates into Ondo State designated revenue accounts without any stress. For further inquiries, call the following number: 0188397000 or 09284770004, or send WhatsApp messages to this number 08104864804. Contact us at odirs.ng or info@odirs.ng. Also, chairman at odirs.ng. Our website is www.odirs.ng. Pay your tax as tax brings development. Ondo State Internal Revenue Service announcer.
We ask the Executive Chairman, Mr. TOLU Adegbiie, how he set his itinerary for each day.
Morning. How are you?
Mr. Chairman, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Good to see you
How's
today.
the day?
Not too bad. Well, the day's just starting.
Oh, good morning.
Oh, thank God for
You're
everything.
very welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome to this special edition of Pay Your Tax.
Okay.
And it is a special program, the activities of the ODIRS with Mr. Chairman. So
Wow.
you're very welcome.
Wow, thank you. Hi. Good morning. How you guys doing? Hello, me. How you doing? So, what's your take about the fence? Are they repenting?
He said it's coming. He said it's coming.
I'm coming to fix it.
Yes.
Okay.
One person will come and fix it, but he will be around to supervise.
Okay. So they must fix it. But yes, it's set now. So where is booking?
Just like that.
For the guy that... Okay. All right. Morning. Morning, guys. How you doing? You have rearranged. Where is Dami? Jolie. Yeah. How she ran away? She didn't let us do that slide on time. That's all. But how's everything going? Chill. In the girls. How's your madam? Fine. Come up. How are you? Okay. So all files have been treated. Is there anything outstanding? No. I think I cleared everything yesterday.
Yes.
Alright. Let's check up on you guys. Alright. When I come in like that, I have to see some about 3 departments downstairs.
Okay.
Find out how they're doing and all that.
All the offices.
No. Not all the package that keep the place running. And then I come here and this is the money. How are you? How are you? Good. So we're making calls. Did you make calls now? You've trained them?
Yes, but she just came yesterday.
Oh, she just came yesterday. Yes. So you can see her with the headset. Okay, good. Especially GR. How far? Anything outstanding? 6 p.m. Okay, so let's process today. We're not doing any adjustment now? No. You just want receipt. Okay, all right. With that schedule?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Excellent. Well done, guys. Alright. I talked to my contact center. I want to find out how they're doing on some projects that they're working on. And I can't talk about money.
Money.
Oh yes, I can't come to the office talking about money. This is all I get is money. So I have to ask them whatever I have money, what's outstanding. So Special Agile is responsible for our current account where people just dump in money. We now move that money from back end and now take it to our Agile platform so we can do receipts. So when we're expecting money from various places, we know and we'll be checking. I get alerts on everything that comes in. That's why when she said, I was asking her, has the money from Chevron coming? She said no. But when I checked, she said maybe it came in yesterday. When I checked the alert, I saw that the money had come. So then I can now go to my office to go and start my thing.
At least you now start the business for
Yes. Knowing that
you are watching us here, what you pay your tax with the chairman for the IRS, and today we are the chairman and we are doing the typical day with the chairman.
It's remote controls, key panel, and I come to my seats.
Wow. You are
My day
welcome,
starts. Thank you.
We ask the executive chairman, Mr. TOLU ADEGBIE, how he set his itinerary for each day.
Thank you.
We are so privileged to be in this expansive and beautiful office. So, Mr. Chairman, sir, may we know how your typical day looks like?
Well, you've just seen my typical day. I come in, check with my admin team downstairs, check with the accounts department, check with the ICT, all the back office people running our infrastructure, and I'll come up and I'll go and meet with contact center and the Special Agile. Okay. So contact center handles all the phone calls. So I ask them if there's any important phone calls that came in or issues that the citizens have reported, they will tell me. Yeah, I can.
All the reports.
Yeah, no, I mean, every day we get phone calls.
Some that are.
Yeah, that are very important. Yes. So if there's none, then I leave. And then I go to Special Agile and ask them about our monies that we're expecting, because that's where people drop money at current accounts. So if we're expecting money there and we have not seen it, I ask them how far and all that. They tell me, I check my phone because I get alerts on every money that comes into Odirs. So I check my phone, if it's there, confirm, and then we move on. They now enter my office. But I must do all that.
The business of the day.
Oh yes, I must do all that before I go to my office. And then I enter my office, look at my table, what are the things that are outstanding, like all of this, sorry. I ring my table for the day. Because sometimes in the course of the day, yesterday, I will have just put so many things pending.
For today?
I mean, I've signed all the files, but there are some things I want to read, especially, or there's some information that I need to categorize. Then I need to read them. I'll look at them, like this is one. Okay. But before I even go into this, as part of my coming into the office every day, once I enter my office, I must check my dashboard. When I came into this building, I only looked at different departments in this building. Well, how about the other buildings? What's happening there? So I come to my CCTV. So this is my CCTV. I check. This is my reception. Everything looks okay. I check the corridors. Everything looks okay. This is my reception. This is Special Agile. These are the security. Everything is okay. I go to the next building. This is the reception in the next building. I'm seeing one person there and I'm wondering what's going on.
So there's supposed to be two?
There's supposed to be two.
Okay.
And then there's something showing on the floor. So I don't know why that is. So I need to ask. Yep. Hello, hi, morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. Are you short-staffed? What's happening? Only one person on duty?
Yes, sir. Dollar and female on leave.
They're on leave?
Yes.
Okay, but you're sure you can cope?
Yes, I can. Yes, sir.
Okay, alright, that's good. Have a nice day.
Yes, sir.
Bye. Deji.
Yes, sir.
What's the lady's bag doing on the seat?
He's about to the what you call it.
Okay.
I don't know who that.
Oh, okay, all right. So make sure that nothing happens to it too. All right, thank you. Let me take the other departments. So this is the actual building. Everything is okay. The actual building upstairs. Everything is okay. Front of our office. Everything looks normal. And then I go to the receive department. That's how I'm in my SAICT. All their staff seem to be at work.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, Alabama, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you, sir. Yes.
So we have the meeting. Have you spoken to SSCR about the meeting we're having on big data today?
No, I spoke with SSI yesterday night, and he asked me to get in touch with Mr. Bola, which I did, and I gave him an update yesterday night that Mr. Bola said he will not be able to do the meeting today.
Okay, all right, no problem. Okay, let me go to MLA. As the Motor Licensing Authority department, yes, where they register vehicles and all of that. Okay, that's motor licensing. Then I look at the reception. Everything is okay. I just check the perimeters. There's no issue. There's no issue. There's no issue. Check the hall.
Okay.
It's clean. So I'm good. I can start my day.
We were at the management meeting of Odirs, where each member took turn to speak on the extent to which their respective departmental mandates were rubbing off on the corporate goals of Odirs.
My name is Olusegun Enikome, the Director of Personal Income Tax, Ondo State Internal Revenue Service. Most of the things we do is to check what have been done. What are we supposed to do? And just recently we found out that the new taxes that were introduced, that is the consumption tax and the presumptive tax, we are already doing well. Yeah, for the first time, the month of November, the head of that department was able to meet his target. Similarly for consumption tax, I'm also happy to inform you that the officer in charge, who is the head of that department, was made almost 90% of her target. So this is very good to hear, and this we've reported to the executive chairman, and it's part of what we are discussing at the management meeting here.
My name is Adedipe Olusoya, the Director of Finance and Accounts of Ondo State Internal Revenue Service. Our department is a unique one and very important. We as a department, we are back office people to support the other department. We are support function basically. Our motto is accuracy and integrity. You cannot joke with the accuracy, and the integrity is you and for the organization. That is the personal value that you can create for yourself that moves you forward. And by the grace of God, during the course of the year, we had no any cause to suspend any staff for any misbehaviors or for any issues of financial mismanagement. No, it has never happened. And I want to thank the Mr. Chairman again for giving us the enabling environment, because if we ask for support in our department, please sir, we need so equipment, we need so staff, immediately we will call the head of the HR, please give these people their requirement, and we always have that at very important time that we need it. And most importantly, again, we will not be working in a toxic environment.
The house. My name is Makiwa Adegbie, the head of admin Ondo State Internal Revenue Service. appreciate the executive chairman, what he has laid down in Odirs, maintaining the facilities, and is what we all see today. All our facilities, not only in the head office, go to our stations in various local governments. It has become what other worlds come to visit and admire.
My name is Faladi Adeni Obamidele, the Assistant Director in charge of property tax. First, let me talk briefly about property tax and especially land use charge. You know, the introduction of land use charge actually opened the door of job opportunity for many young graduates of Ondo State. And I must thank Mr. Chairman for such an opportunity. I think it's the first in the history of Ondo State for young men and ladies to be recruited under a fair and just atmosphere. Everybody was given opportunity to present themselves, and they were recruited without influence, favor, you know, based basically on merit. And we have vibrant young men and ladies. And you know, we have a stamp duty department, and we have the capital gains tax, as well as land use charge. I will talk briefly about the land use charge. And you know, at the inception of the program, basically everybody thought land use charge was about collection of revenue. But today, if you look back at the level of data that we have, it's a tool that has been helpful in making decisions for development and project execution in Ondo State. You know, through the data that we have, we can determine on how to go about waste management. We can determine even energy needs of some communities based on the level of data that we have. We can determine the areas of need of each community.
My name is Adebayo Ogushui, the head of legal department. The legal department is a highly professionalized and specialized department of the Odirs. Every aspect of taxation is governed by law, from the assessment, collection, enforcement, and litigation. Every aspect of taxation is governed by law. And so this is where we come in to ensure that every provisions of the tax law are fully complied with. And all the enforcements we have carried out so far in all the central districts of those states, everything passed through the due process. And there was no backlash from any taxpayer. Nobody sued us that we did any kind of illegality. So they paid, we sued them, and they made their payments, and we unsealed them.
I am Olajide Samuel Olubenga, the State Liaison Officer. Mr. Chairman, sir, the automation has really helped us a great deal by making the job process to be faster and easier, and the our customers now have more confidence in our service, and this has impacted greatly in our generation. Our generation has improved drastically, and I want to thank our visionary and transformative chairman for providing shoulders for us to lean on by releasing funds for procurement of number plates at the appropriate time, and releasing funds for enforcement exercise, which has greatly improved our performance in the department.
I am Mr. Olofinlayo Williams Rotimi, in charge of MDAs. The MDAs is to monitor and assist other MDAs for revenue growth aside from the Odirs. We also appreciate the efforts of our chairman. He's really helping us, seriously helping us to do the job. Anytime, any day, he monitors the directorate, and his effort and effort of other staff gives good results from the department, from the directorate.
My name is Ebenezer Kolawole Ogumoyero. I'm Assistant Director and Head Withholding Tax, Ondo State Internal Revenue Service. Withholding Tax is a section under the Directorate of Personal Income Tax. In terms of performance, relative to other 2-3 preceding years to this present year, we can see that our performance this year is on the positive side. Things are getting better.
My responsibility as SSCR today gives me oversight functions on the ICT department and any other responsibility as assigned by the executive chairman. So I focus on the ICT now, and I think over the past couple of years, since maybe 2020 and 2018, the ICT has actually grown in leaps and bounds in line with the growth that the organization has experienced. Primarily, it's support enabling departments to help each respective department of the organization run its day-to-day functions as best as possible. And we found out that with a little bit of pull from the executive chairman, a little bit of push from ourselves in the department, and of course the growth and the needs of the organization, we've had to tax ourselves to bring out the best in ourselves and meet up to day-to-day requirements, because they keep changing, and when you're talking about ICT, there's really you can't afford too much downtime, and there's really no for an answer.
My name is Jamilat Yusuf, the head of HR department. Mr. Chairman, sir, the HR department is saddled with the responsibility of overseeing the human resource management functions of Ondo State Internal Revenue Service. I would like to make emphasis on our training program, because it is believed that training is the bedrock to performance, and Odirs as a performing organization, considering our past results over the past years, I will not take away the importance and the contribution of human capital development to the achievement of our targets. The executive chairman has been very, very magnanimous, and he has given a very high priority to staff development by virtue of trainings. In the last 3 years, every staff of Odirs has been made to undergo at least 2 trainings every year. That is the minimum. Actually, we have those who actually do more than 2 trainings in a year. This is not limited to only head office staff. Even our staff in outstations are not left behind. Our staff in Lagos liaison office, in Abuja liaison office, they come all the way down to Akure to run trainings. We also do not limit our trainings to Akure. We send our staff out to attend a more organized trainings in Lagos and Abuja. This is also outside the various conferences, professional bodies, professional conferences that will make sure that they attend. And just like Mr. Chairman mentioned earlier, we also have our directors attending international trainings and conferences. All of these and more are part of the reason why we have high level of performance from our staff.
Usually our report is divided into 3. We have the revenue reporting, revenue generation, and the revenue administration. But we go straight to the one that's very important. So for the month of November, management are happy to announce our target is 2.578 billion. We achieved 3.835 billion, 149%.
No matter his work schedule, Mr. TOLU ADEGBIE answers his boss's call at any time while in his office.
It's 11 a.m., sir. Yes, sir. We will get all the Okadas ready, and then by 11 a.m. we'll call you, or you can come in. We'll be ready for you, Ben, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. 1 hour, yes, sir. Between 11 and 12, we should be done, sir. Yes, sir. Days, Benny, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Excellency. Yes, sir.
The office of the Executive Chairman of Odirs is operationally flexible to the extent that each of his staff can bring to his attention any action that can enhance the corporate mandate of Odirs.
just want to say thank you to you and your team. You have actually been my guest because it's my office.
Yes.
And it's been very interesting. I've not done this before. Like I said, I feel like a movie star. So I'm acting in Nollywood, you know, right now with all the cameras and everything. But it's been quite interesting.
Thank you, sir.
And I have to commend you for doing a good job because the activities of today did not in any way infringe on my job. I was able to do everything I normally do. See Mr. Governor, see Mr. Speaker, have my phone calls, treat some memos that has to do with money. I've also attended to 65 electronic tax clearance certificates. We had 65 requests today that I had to treat electronically. We've treated, approved, signed for all those taxpayers, all today. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Finally, a big relief is here for taxpayers in Ondo State. Without an express payment of all taxes, charges, fees, and fines are now made easier through the banks approved by the Ondo State Internal Revenue Service. Access Bank, First Bank, Polaris Bank, Union Bank, UBA, Wema Bank, Unity Bank, and Zenith Bank. Others are Stanbic IBTC, Kickstone, Guaranteed Trust Bank, Fidelity Bank, FCMB, EcoBank, and Sterling Bank. Pay to the banks directly. Don't give your cash to anyone. For further inquiries, call the following numbers: 0188397000 or 09284770004, or send WhatsApp messages to this number 08104864804. Contact us at odirs.ng or info@odirs.ng. Also, chairman at odirs.ng. Our website is www.odirs.ng. Pay your tax as tax brings development. Ondo State Internal Revenue Service announcer.
Is it the schedule for today?
Well, kind of.
Okay.
You know, I explained to you that.
Dear viewer, I believe you have enjoyed this exciting edition of Pay Your Tax, which showcased the activities of the Executive Chairman of the IRS, Mr. TOLU ADEGBIE, on a typical day. I appreciate you all for being part of us. We will see you again next year by the grace of God. God bless you. God bless all the IRS. God bless Ondo State. And God bless Nigeria. It pays when you pay your tax.